Well, hello there. I am so excited that I'm filming another video. Like I said, I was going to. However, the topic is going to be different than what I thought I was gonna do. Originally, I had planned to do kind of like a what I have for my baby before the baby shower, but that didn't happen. I also realized that would probably be very unhelpful information. So what I'm actually going to do this week is what I'm going to pack in my hospital bag as a first-time mom. This is going to be accumulation of hours and hours and hours of hospital bag related videos that I have watched. And I always watch people's what I packed my hospital bag for my second baby or third or fourth, whatever it is. So this is all accumulation of those videos and that information. So we're just gonna dig right in, literally, into this bag. So first things first is the actual bag that I am taking. It looks like this. It's essentially just an enormous beach tote, essentially. It's from a brand called Land's End. My husband bought it through his work, so that's kind of where that came from. I like this one because it has a really large center pocket and it has a lot of pockets down the sides, and it also zips on the top, which I really like. So we're just gonna go from top to bottom what I have in the bag already. The first thing is actually my water bottle. I have a water bottle addiction. I own so many water bottles, so many beverage drinking tools. This one I just bought on Amazon. It's from a brand called Iron Flask. It came with two different lids. I like this one because it has a straw lid. It also has one that's just like a flip top lid, and then it has one that is just like a regular screw-on lid. It's also one of those double insulated metal water bottles, and this was just a really cute color. I'm not gonna lie, I mostly bought it because I can. And it's a cute color. But the number one thing a lot of people say to pack is a water bottle. And I really like a water bottle that has a mouthpiece like that, because I should say not you, me, if I'm laying on my side and I don't want to get up, I don't have to worry about trying to sit up and get a drink of water. So that will be nice. Oh, I forgot to mention, right now I am 34 weeks, and this is what the bump looks like. Ooh, it is 100% taking over my person, but that's fine. All right, now to actually dig in, top to bottom, what I've got. This is it's like a little water bottle spray with a fan. So water can go in here. Obviously it's empty right now because I didn't want to put any water in it. And then you can turn it on and fan yourself and spritz yourself. I imagine that getting a tiny human to exit your person is going to require a lot of physical exertion. So hence the misting fan. I'm someone who gets pretty warm pretty quickly, and I don't like the feeling of being hot and sweaty. So that's number one thing. This I ordered off of Amazon. It was like $10. It takes double or triple A batteries, but either way, and it's nice to have during the summer anyway, because I feel like I like taking these with me everywhere. Yeah. Okay, second thing I have is like a little toiletry bag. I didn't want to go overboard with what's in here, so I tried to keep it really, really basic, because I don't imagine after having a child I'm going to have a lot of energy to be showering and self-pampering. So I have a bar of soap that's unopened, but it's the Dove Sensitive Skin. I have face wipes. I have a thing of body wash in here. This is one of those little silicone travel bottles that's squishy. I just put a little bit of my body wash in there, and I don't know if I'll use it, but that's what I have. And then I have a shampoo and conditioner. I have an extra little hair tie like this. I like these ones because they don't cause breakage in your hair. I have some chapstick, and I have an extra hair tie. I almost always have a scrunchie on my wrist anyway, but I figured an extra wasn't gonna hurt anybody. So that's really all that's in here. I didn't pack anything crazy. Just one little toiletry bag so I can have a simple shower in the hospital. And it really, I don't use that much more to begin with, I don't think. I don't really want to pack like a razor because I just have a feeling that I'm just not going to be feeling it. I just have a hunch that I'm not going to be feeling it. So I didn't bother putting one in here. But that's my little toiletry bag. What do we have next? So I have this adorable swaddle blanket. I chose to pack a swaddle blanket as opposed to like a swaddler because I just don't know how big he's gonna be, and I don't know if swaddlers are gonna be too big, but I feel like swaddle blankets are useful for a much bigger variety of sized babies. So I have this one that my mom actually gave me, and it's this super cute pattern with little arrows. It's a really like stretchy jersey. It has a matching beanie. I don't think I packed the beanie because I'm due in July and I just don't feel like that's gonna be necessary to put my newborn in a beanie. But this is just a really lightweight, stretchy swaddle blanket that I have. And like I said, I just didn't feel like, I do have some swaddlers that my sister-in-law gave me that are adorable, but I think this will be a little bit more versatile as far as what size he ends up being. So I'm like losing my voice. Next up, I did toss in a baby blanket, just like a regular baby blanket. This one's from my sister. It's so cute. It has little, how freaking cute is that? It has little sea creatures on it. Once again, it's gonna be the middle of July when I'm due, so I don't know how necessary this is gonna be, but I just wanted to toss a baby blanket in there. Just in case. I don't know what I'm gonna need it for, but in case. Okay, next, let's see. We're gonna kind of switch gears to things for me as opposed to things for baby. I have to switch positions. I don't know if any other like pregnant mamas out there get this, but like, does your baby ever just like have a limb just like lodged somewhere all the time? Like, he always has either like a limb over here under my ribs on my right side, or he has a foot just right out the side on my left side. And it always makes it hard to breathe, but it is what it is. We're gonna readjust a bit. Okay, next up I have slippers for in the hospital. I'm planning on wearing flip-flops. I wear flip-flops basically every time I leave the house now because bending over is really hard to do to get shoes on, but I have slippers that I got from TJ Maxx that are just fuzzy and cozy and nice, and I think will be very comforting to have, especially because hospitals are cold, floors are uncomfortable to walk on, and I feel like hospital floors are probably a little bit nasty. Like, they can mop, but there's still a lot of nasty stuff that goes on in there. So these are the slippers that I have. They're literally brand new, haven't even been worn yet. So I have those, and then I'll have my flip-flops as well. I wear rainbows as far as like flip-flop brands that I love. They are a bit more pricey, but I have rainbows that have literally lasted me since high school, and I'm almost 23. So they are amazing, and they're so comfortable, and they don't hurt my feet at all, even while pregnant. So those will be the ones that I bring with me to the hospital, will be my rainbows. That's probably what I'll wear when we go. Next up, I have adult diapers. Now, I know everyone's gonna be like, the hospital gives you diapers, they give you the mesh panties, they give you the like pads and everything, but like this is just really, there's only 2 of them, so this is really just for me to feel like I'm prepared for myself. You know, if we, for one reason or another, like the hospitals, like because of COVID restrictions, we're not giving people as many supplies, and I'm like, okay, we're good, I'm prepared. So there's only 2 of them. This is what I plan on using as opposed to like a padsicle kind of thing, is just adult underwear, adult diapers basically. But that's what I have. I just threw a couple in there because I was like, it's not gonna hurt to be over prepared, right? Right? I don't know, but I do have those in there. They're staying. It helps me feel prepared. It helps quell some of my anxiety about what's gonna go down. So I have a bunch of stuff like that where I just packed a couple just to feel like I'm prepared. So there's that. Okay, I have these, which are like essentially little nightgowns. They came from Fred Meyer. They were on clearance. So there's that one, just like a little flower pattern. I liked that they were a v-neck and a tank top because I liked the accessibility of being able to breastfeed while wearing them. This one is the exact same thing, just in a plain pink. I tossed 2 of them in there. I don't know. I don't have a rhyme or reason as to why I did, but I did. So, I guess just kind of in case our stay ends up being a little bit longer than I'm anticipating. But I liked that they were v-necks and that they were adjustable tank top straps because then it gives a little bit more accessibility as far as possibly breastfeeding while I'm in the hospital. So I liked that a lot about them. So I picked up actually like 3, so there's 2 of those. They're super comfy, they're super loose, they're easy to get on and off. So I packed those for myself. Then I have this. Ooh, it does not look like it's folded well, but this is just basically a super soft robe. Hello? I can't find the top. Hello? There we go. This is also fresh out of the dryer, so it's probably still wrong side out. But this is just a super, super soft, kind of that silky cotton feeling material robe that I bought at probably TJ Maxx. And I really wanted to have something like this because if I have the option to not wear a hospital gown, I think something like this is going to be great. If I have the option to not wear a hospital gown, I will definitely take that because I think they will probably be very, very uncomfortable. And I think it'll just be like a little slice of home with you, a little bit more comfort. It still gives accessibility to everything that they would need while I am staying and while I'm giving birth. So if I have the option to wear it, that'll be great. If not, I'll just wear it over the little nightgowns while I am during my stay, basically. But I wanted to toss that in because it's just nice, simple little touch of home, something really soft, something really comfy. So there is that. I see this in lots of people's videos, so that's what I'm bringing. Let's see, what's next? I also have a set of super cozy PJs. I know that's going to be the middle of July. I'm kind of banking on the hospital being a little bit cold. So I have a matching set that I bought just for this because I like shopping. So I have little stretch shorts. I sized up a little bit because I figured like it'll just be more comfy if I do that. But they're just like a really soft cotton. There's a short and then a sweater, just in case it's cold. I'm kind of banking on the hospital being cold. I get cold pretty easy. So I'm kind of banking on that. So I have that as well. This just goes with the shorts. It's a little wrinkled because it's been in here for, I don't even know when I packed this originally, but it's been in there for a little bit, so it is a little wrinkled. Next I don't necessarily need to show these, but I'll tell you. I have just some super loose, comfy bras. I've seen a lot of nursing bras. I don't think that I'm gonna try my hardest to get through it with just bralettes because I own a million. I own so many. Someone needs to stop me. But so I have a couple of those that are just, once again, something that's easy to be accessible for breastfeeding. So I have a couple of those in here. Whether or not I'll actually put on a bra, who knows? Probably, but I have 2 of those in there. And I have like a going home outfit as well. I just have a super basic loose t-shirt as well as these are just like really loose, basic athletic shorts. I'm super particular. I hate the athletic shorts that have like the underwear liner thing on the inside. I think it's so obnoxious. So these are a pair of Under Armour, nope, these are New Balance ones that don't have that in there. So I have that as far as like a going home outfit, like real clothes to wear home. Just really loose, really, really basic loose items. Next up, I have a, seems to be zipped up. I have a Bluetooth speaker. This was originally my husband's. I have no idea where it came from, but it's the XOXO Angle 3 Plus. It's essentially just like a little triangular speaker. A lot of people said they really liked having speakers because you can play your own music. You don't just have to listen to like the beeping of the machines or the sounds at the hospital, which can be more stressful if you're like me and you get stressed out really easily. It's me. So I decided to pack this one because I think it'll just be nice to have. Honestly, will I maybe watch a little Hulu, a little Netflix with it? Possibly, but either way. So I have a speaker in here, and it also has an aux cord in it too, so it's not just Bluetooth. So there's that. This didn't get included in my original toiletry bag just because I keep these separate anyway. These like little toothbrush things you get from the dentist. We keep them for traveling in our house because we both use electric toothbrushes. But we like to keep these for traveling because they're small and they're skinny and they're easy to pack. So this just has 2 toothbrushes in it. I lied, it has 3. I don't know why it has 3, but it does. It has 3 toothbrushes in it, toothpaste and floss. So that's just to help you feel like a human being. First thing is I have a little handful of diapers. Yes, I know the hospital will give me diapers, but I need to feel like I am prepared. Just in case they're like, oh, we ran out of diapers. Is it likely? No, but I need to feel prepared. So these are the ones from the Honest brand. These are the newborn size with little pandas on them. Look how tiny, how freaking tiny. So cute. So I've got a little handful of those just to make me feel better about being prepared for my child. I have just a couple of like onesies. I realized I only have one newborn size. Everything else is 0 to 3. So this is the newborn size onesie I have. Once again, it's a little wrinkled because it's been folded for a bit, but so I have a newborn size onesie, and then I have just a couple 0 to 3s, just a couple of options to take some cute pictures in the hospital as soon as he's born. So there's 4 here total. That's probably more than I'll need, but it is what it is. That's what I'm bringing. These are just really basic. I think these are all from the Gerber brand. Yeah, these are all Gerber. So I have a newborn and 3 0 to 3s, because if you've ever held up a newborn next to a 0 to 3, you'll realize that there's not a lot of difference in size. So I have those, just a few. I probably won't need them all. I know that, but it just makes me feel better, once again, about being prepared, is having a couple of extras. I'm a chronic overpacker. Always, everywhere I go, everything I do. But I never regret overpacking. I only regret when I underpack. So we're sticking with that philosophy. Another thing that I got these as a sample, but I thought these would be like a good little thing to travel with. I got these as a sample, and these are the Honest wipes. Just, once again, helping me feel like I'm prepared for whatever happens. These came in the Target bag that you get when you do your Target registry. So just a little sample pack of wipies for baby. I do have a couple pacifiers. They need to be sanitized. That's why they're still in here, just to remind me to do that before we go. But these are the Philips Avent Sooties. When it came to pacifiers and things, I just kind of picked one, honestly. There's so many out there. There's so many styles. There's so many brands. So I just picked one, and this is the one that I picked. So these are the 0 to 3 month ones, and I need to sanitize them, hence the packaging still. But I have some pacifiers. And then the final thing in my bag for now is a couple of nursing pads for me. Not something I've heard a lot of people talk about, whether or not their hospital gives them. So I just tossed a couple in. Once again, these came in like a sample. So really that's what I'm doing, is I'm using up a lot of like samples that I've gotten over the past few months. through like registries and things. Other than like my ID and chargers for like my phone and my iPad and everything, that's what I have in my bag. I'm not seeing anything else in any pockets that I'm forgetting so far. But that is what I have in my hospital bag so far. I don't think I'm missing anything yet, you know, save for the chargers, like I said, but I don't think I'm missing anything. I hope I'm not. I do plan on bringing my own pillow and probably a breastfeeding pillow. I just don't have a breastfeeding pillow yet. I need to get one, but I just don't have one yet. So I haven't obviously packed that, but I don't want to pull my pillow off my bed right now because I still kind of need that to sleep with. So those are the things that I will be putting in here later on. And for now, I feel prepared as far as what's in my bag. I feel prepared. So I'm gonna take that as a good sign that I don't feel like I'm missing anything big. I've got clothes for me and baby. Chris will have his own bag and he can decide what goes in there as far as what he wants and what he wants to do. I have a couple of things to help me get through labor itself. We actually start our birth class tonight, so we'll see if they have any other suggestions of things I need to add. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this kind of was a culmination of all of the hours and hours and hours of videos that I've seen and things that I picked out that I thought would be helpful for me. And maybe it helped you as well, hopefully. Or maybe you're just sitting here being like, oh, this poor naive girl. Either way. Thank you guys so much. You can find me on Instagram at Kate Simmons with 2 S's at the end. If you want to see more pictures of the bump. And you can follow me on Twitter at the Flawed Goddess with 1 S. I don't really tweet much about what I post about on YouTube, but I think I'm funny, so you should follow me. Other than that, I think we're good. Hopefully next week I'll have another type of video and I will have inspiration hit me as to what I want to do. So until then, I'll see you guys. Roy's napping, otherwise I would bring him out here to say goodbye like I always do, but he's sleeping. So until next time, bye!